Okay. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Sarah Baldwin, and I serve as one of the university pastors here at George Fox and the Dean of Spiritual Life.
Okay, great. I just wanted to ask you some questions. We feel like you probably have a better pulse on the spiritual life of the George Fox students than most professors do, so we thank you for your time.
Sure.
How have our uniquely American shared experiences manifest themselves in a way that students live out their faith at Fox?
So I see that happening, because as we were thinking about things like the bombings that just happened in Boston, and even we had the shooting at the Clackamas Town Center and various school shootings that happen, and all of the things that make our world seem very insecure. And how I've seen that shape our students' faith is one of two ways. Either a strong desire for faith to be experienced as certainty, to know very clearly without a shadow of a doubt that this is the way things happen, this is how God's plan unfolds, and to get very, very concrete and black and white about how God works in the world as a way of anchoring a sense of security and certainty in a world that seems very out of control. So I see that response. And I also see the opposite response of in times of great insecurity and not understanding, people very much wanting to throw off faith and say, where's God in all of this? I want to question everything. I want to push back on everything I've learned, and to move into a state of what we might call moratorium, which means that the deconstructing of everything they believe. So I see students responding in those two ways often. Of course, there's lots of students in the middle,
right,
either moving towards things getting very concrete or throwing off faith altogether.
And do you think this is a uniquely American characteristic due to what we've seen happen recently with the violence?
In my readings and in my experience, it seems as though that in other cultures that when people face great insecurity, they tend to press in more to the mystery of God and press in more to needing God and lamenting to God. And we do some of that, but I think because of our culture, and our Western understandings are more linear and they tend to be more black and white, I think we either respond in a more polarized way, either moving towards it or moving away from it in a lot of questioning.